Assalamu alaikum students. Last we have read about the use of dimension analysis, and among that we read how we are going to see how we are going to check the correctness of a given physical relation, and we used the principle of homogeneity. Now today we are having another use of it, that is conversion of one system of units into another system of units. So for that very purpose, as we are aware, if we are having x as some quantity. Now this x is a physical quantity and it is having two things. One is a numerical value, that's n, and another is the unit, that is denoted by u. For example, if we are having mass, and I will say I'm having mass of 10 kg, 10 and kg. 10 is numerical value and kg is unit. Or I can also say it is simply what? 1000 gram. So mass 10 kg is equivalent to 1000 gram. This is what is physical quantity. Physical quantity is mass. Numerical value, if we are having a bigger unit, then the numerical value is small. For the same amount, we are having bigger numerical value and smaller unit. We have to remember it out. Now in this very use, we are going to see how one system of unit is converted into another. Let's take x as a this very as physical quantity and its numerical value, and u is the unit in which it is termed. That's the in it we are having, if we are going to write the dimensions, we will write it like this: m1 l0 t0. We can also write down here m1 l0 t0. So these are the dimensions. Let we will have m1 l1 comma t1 be units of physical quantity in one system, and let n1 be numerical value. And in this very system, we are going to say if a, b and c are dimensions, that is the powers to which the fundamental dimensions of length, mass, length, and it will be mass comma length, and then it will time. So we can write in one system, we can write the physical quantity is written as x equals to n1 of, then we're having m1 raised to power a, l1 raised to power b, and t1 raised to power c. Because we do know, once again I'm saying, we do know that once we are having a quantity, it's having a numeric value, it's having unit. If we are having x as a physical quantity, as I have taken it here, mass, the numeric value is 10, so n1 is equal to 10. Now kg we are going to calculate in terms of its dimensions. So it is having, kg is the, once we will say kg, so we are dealing with the mass as a physical quantity, so there will be dimensions only for mass. m1 raised to power a, it can be whatsoever it may be, l1 raised to power b, t1 raised to power c. Here l1, here b is 0, here there is no dimension in the length, there is no dimension in time, but there is only one dimension in mass in case of simply mass. So if we'll take again, if now I will say m2, if m2, l2 and t2 be units, fundamental units actually, of physical quantity x, in second system, and n2 be its numerical value, b it is numeric value, then we are having x, if this equation first, x equals to what? n2 of m2a l2b t2c, because dimensions are not going to change. You have to remember, Whether there is kg raised power 1, gram raised power 1. Once you are dealing with the mass, it will be the same. There is no, if it is 2, it will be here 2. If it is 3, it will be here 3. There cannot be changed. So that's why A, B, and C are not going to change. They are going to remain the same. Now we will equate this with equation first and equation second. We're going to equate them, and from equating this equals to this equation is equal to this equation. So finally we will get this very value which we are going to calculate. Now on equating first and second, what we'll get, we get n2 of m to a, l to b, t to c equals to n1 of m1a, l1b, t1c, or which implies simply n2 equals to what, n1 of m1 by m2, they are having a dimension of a, l1 over l2, they are having a dimension of b, t1 over t2, they are having a dimension of c. So this equation we have to remember. We're going to take some example regarding this. So now we are having a question. What is the question? The question is convert 10 joule into erg. Joule is the unit of work, but it is in SI system, and erg is also the unit of work, but it is in CGS system. So we have to use dimensional analysis. We have to convert 10 joule into erg. So what will we do? We will first write the dimensional formula for work. So its solution will be like this. Dimensional formula for work equals to what? That's m1 l2 t minus 2. So therefore here a equals to 1, comma b equals to 2, comma c equals to minus 2. Now what we want to convert SI unit of work into CGS. So SI unit here, and here is the CGS. So in SI system here we're having m1, that is 1 kg, we're having l1, that's taken as 1 meter, we're having t1, that's taken as 1 second, and we're having n1, that's having 10, because we have to convert SI system, that's 10. Rest of the things, those have been taken as 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. And in CGS system we're going to convert it. m2 is equal to 1 gram, l2 is equal to 1 centimeter, and we're having t2 equals to what, 1 second, and n2 equals to actually question. So we're going to use this very formula here and the respective data in the respective positions. So we will get what, the value. So therefore n2 equals to n1 is kept there. Now we're having here like this, m1, what is m1? M1 is 1 kg over m2, that's 1 gram. And for the mass we're having a dimension a, and a equals to 1, so raised to power 1. Then we're having l1, that's 1 meter divided by 1 centimeter raised to power, it's having a power of 2. Then we're having time, it's 1 second, it's also 1 second. Then we're having a power of c, and that power is minus 2. Now we have to calculate n1, that's given, that's 10. So n2, now we have used it like this, the above formula. Now n2 equals to n1, that is simply 10, but we'll convert now. 1 kg is 1000 gram over 1 gram. This gram and gram will leave, and it's 10 to the power 1. Similarly 1 meter is 100 meter, 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter, this centimeter leaves, it's 2. This 1 second, 1 second leaves, so it's going to leave off. Now what is it? It is n2 equals to, it's 10 into, it is 10 raised power 3 into 10 raised power 2 raised to power 2. It is 10 raised power 4, like this. 100 into 100 is 10. 10 raised power 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is simply n2 equals to 10 raised power 8. So simply I will say 10 joule is equal to 10 raised power 8 erg. So this is how we're going to convert one system into another system. This is all for today. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.